begin at 12:02 from your starting pitcher, Gage Hoyle, out there on the bump, facing off against the Westcliff Warriors. Hoyle on the year has a 5.13 ERA in 26 in the third innings. He's got a 3-1 record as the Redhawks open up some conference play here at home. The first game of a doubleheader, back-to-back days with a doubleheader today and tomorrow. Some fireworks after the second game today as this one's into foul territory. Giving chase is the Redhawks first baseman Folks, but runs out of room and it is out of play. For the Redhawks on the year, they're 6-19 overall. 1-7 at home. They stole one game from a weekend series against Hope International, the defending NAIA World Series champs. Here's the 1-2 delivery from Hoyle. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes is Gutman, which will bring up Christian Bartholom for Westcliff University. First strikeout for Hoyle in this matinee between the Warriors and your Redhawks. Breaking ball there, misses low and in for ball one. On the right hand hitting Bartholom. Infield shifted, Bartholom to push hit as this one's grounded to the shortstop Munoz. Fields throws to first, focuses on the bag, 6-3. And Jack Varney will come to the plate now. First baseman today for the Warriors. On a fairly windy day, game time temperature at around 59 degrees. The wind blowing from left to right field and a little bit in from left center. It's the pitch from Hoyle, check swing, doesn't matter, called a strike on the inner half. Patrick Morgan on deck. Right on left matchup here as Hoyle delivers the 0-1. One's fouled off, out of play for strike two. The Redhawks, the new uniforms, the all black with the white pinstripe down the side. And the Westcliff Warriors, the road grays. Here's the 0-2 delivery with 2 outs from the righty Hoyle. Misses low and in. One-two count now. Hoyle comes set, third base side of the rubber. Now kicks and deals. Breaking ball just misses. Hada held it there for a little bit. Chats that one over with the home plate umpire, seeing where it missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes now on Varney. Hoyle kicks and deals a 2-2 with 2 outs. Misses low. Now a full count as Varney has rallied all the way back in this AB. Hoyle comes set. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes is Varney. Will be the Redhawks coming up in the home half of the first. We're scoreless after half an inning. Hello fans and welcome back. It's the home half of the first here at the Red Hawks home field. Conference opener today under some beautiful baseball conditions here. Game time temperature of about 60 degrees with a slight wind blowing in from left center. Switch hitter batting left, Dylan Leak will lead things off for the Red Hawks. As the first pitch from Cameron White on the inner half called strike one. Now the righty White kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, strike two. Huge cut and miss there from Dylan Leak. The 0-2 delivery with nobody out in the home half of the first misses upstairs for ball one. One ball, two strikes on the left-hand hitting Dylan Leak. Here's the pitch from the righty Cameron White from Westcliff. Fouled off, out of play over the screen, and we'll do it again. One ball, two strikes as Leak digs back in deep in the batter's box, open stance. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball toward the second baseman, up the middle. Stumbles over himself and save at first is Dylan Leak with the infield single. As the second baseman, Morgan, moving to his right, had to gather it, ended up cross-stepping, trying to set his feet and sidearm it on over to first base, but it would have been an errant throw had he decided to throw it down there. Decided to just eat it, hold on to it. Now the Red Hawks have the leadoff runner aboard in Dylan Leak with Mario Catalan up to the plate. Catalan went 4 for 6 when Simpson played Hope International a couple of weekends ago. 4 for 6 with 2 home run and I believe 6 RBIs. He had a great day at the plate in the doubleheader. Here's the 1-0 delivery to Catalan. Check swing didn't go. Appeal. No on the appeal, so 2 balls and no strikes now on today's left fielder for the Red Hawks. Again, the first of a 2-game doubleheader. The second one will be to 7 innings. Leak being held on by the first baseman. Since hit out of play to our right. 2 balls and 1 strike now. Leak being held on by Varney at first. Infield shifted at double play depth. Third baseman playing Catalan to pull. Middle infielders double play depth. Here's the 2-1. Hit on a line shot toward the right fielder. We'll have a play on it. Try and get Leak at first, but it's not in time. Back easily was Leak. Almost caught him between the bases there, and Catalan flies out to the right fielder, Bartholom. And that will bring up Caden Lee here with 1 out in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game on a wonderful day for baseball. A matinee here between Westcliff and Simpson here in the beautiful Redding, California. Here's the pitch from White. Popped up out of play over the bullpen for Westcliff for a long strike one. No balls and 1 strike. White peering in to get his sign. Now comes set, first base side. Out of the stretch with Leak taking his lead at first. Pickoff attempt at first is going to nab Leak. Had Leak fooled there, and the infield will return to normal depth. Leak picked off. Erased on the 1-3. Caden Lee step back in, working an 0-1 count. That pitch misses low and in for ball 1. One ball and 1 strike on the third baseman for the Red Hawks today. The 1-1 delivery from White misses in the dirt, ball 2. Jackson Hada on deck today's backstop. 2 balls and 1 strike. White comes set. Now out of the windup, the 2-1. Misses inside, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 out, nobody on after Leak was picked off. There's a delivery from White, misses upstairs, and Caden Lee works the free pass to bring up Jackson Hada.
Now batting for the Red Hawks, number 2, Jackson Hada.
The graduate student from Menlo College and Kihei, Hawaii. Here's Hada deep in the box, right-hand hitter, slightly open stance. Lee takes his lead from first. That one catches the edge for strike 1 at the knees. No balls and 1 strike. Having to pitch out of the stretch again is White with the runner on. Huge cut and a miss there. Blows it by Hada. High octane. No balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs for the Red Hawks, looking to open up the scoring. Alex Tolbert is on deck. The 0-2 delivery from the righty White. Swing and a miss. White says good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Hada's down on strikes as we head to the top of the 2nd inning. We'll be right back after this. Hello fans and welcome back. It's the top of the 2nd here at the Red Hawks home field here in Redding, California at Simpson University. I'm Jacob Green. It's great to have you with us on a wonderful day for some afternoon baseball in this matinee between Westcliff and the Red Hawks. As that pitch misses inside on Morgan, the 2nd baseman for the Warriors. Patrick Morgan, a grad student. Here's the 1-0 from Hoyle. Breaking ball fouled off just above our heads to even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 delivery from the righty Hoyle off the 3rd base side is in there on the outside corner for strike 2. Hoyle sat down the Warriors in order to begin the ball game. Looking to continue that streak here. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball on the inside corner, ring him up. Down on strikes, Morgan is gone looking. That's 3 Ks on the day for Mr. Hoyle. As the backstop, Martin Sanchez will come to the plate for the Warriors. Right-hand hitter, slightly open stance. Hada sets up low and away. Breaking ball just misses off the plate outside for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes with 1 out. Top of the 2nd here. The 1-0 delivery. Fouled back to the screen. To even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Hoyle off that 3rd base side, winds and deals the 1-1. Poked foul, out of play for strike 2. The Red Hawks coming off a 3-game set against Cal State East Bay as this one's hit in the air towards center. Should be playable for Leak, who is under it and will squeeze it for out number 2 with the sun gleaming off his glasses. Played 3 games against Cal State East Bay down in Hayward, taking 1 of 3, that middle game of the 3-game set. In the first game of a doubleheader on March 1st. As they open up conference play here against Westcliff University. 2 gone now as Hoyle comes set against Letzing. Fastball misses inside for ball 1. Westcliff on the year is 16-8. They're also opening up conference play today. Coming off some wins versus Noble University and then a loss against Whittier College as this one's fouled out of play. For strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes now on Letzing. Hayden Letzing for the Warriors. Hits this one out of play. Folks giving chase, but it's going to run out of room. A 1-2 count as we do it again. 2 outs, nobody on. The 1-2 delivery with 2 outs from Hoyle. It's grounded toward the shortstop. Munoz moving to his left backhand, throws across his body to folks on the back at first, who picks it out of the dirt to sit the Warriors down as Hoyle struts off the mound. We're scoreless after 1.5 as we head to the bottom of the second. Hello fans and welcome back to Simpson University here in Redding, California. I'm Jacob Green. It is great to have you with us. We're here in the bottom of the second with the cleanup hitter, Alex Tolbert, the designated hitter today for the Redhawks, leading things off against Cameron White after the Redhawks headed back to the dugout. Great play there from Cameron White, who will flip to first. 1 pitch, 1 out as Tolbert goes down 1-3. And Dominic Folks will come to the plate now. In this bottom of the second inning of a scoreless ball game, the Calpac conference opener for your Redhawks. Aiden Munoz now on deck, had a fantastic play, moving to his left, backhand threw across his body. This one's fouled back to the screen for strike 1. Across his body, and then the great play at first by Dominic Folks, throwing an exclamation point on that fantastic play. Here's the 0-1 delivery from the righty Cameron White. That's in there for called strike 2. Cameron White, a junior. In 9 appearances, he's 3-2, My apologies. 3 games started. He's 2-1. 9 appearances total. 23 in the third innings pitched with a 3.09 ERA. He's got 36 Ks on the year. Here's the 1-2 delivery to Folks. Grounded at the plate and will head foul. Chopped up the line. And we'll do it again. Bottom of the second here with 1 out. A 1-2 count on the Red Hawks first baseman. As Cameron Wright comes set off the first base side of the rubber. Now winds and deals the 1-2. Fouled back to the screen. Just above my head. Folks trying to get his timing right here. 1 ball and 2 strikes. White with a new baseball now. Comes set after getting a sign. That one misses low and away for ball 2. After catcher Sanchez set up low and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out, nobody on. And a scoreless ball game here between the Westcliff University Warriors and your Simpson University Red Hawks. The pitch from White misses just a bit low. Trying to frame it there was the catcher, Martin Sanchez. No luck. Full count now with 1 out. Coming set is White. The 3-2 delivery with 1 out and nobody on. Breaking ball misses upstairs. Folks works the walk. The second walk issued today by White. And that will bring up Aiden Munoz. Munoz on the year batting 196 in 56 at-bats. He's got 5 RBIs with 3 doubles and a triple. Left-hand hitter, right on left matchup. Here's the pitch. In there, called strike 1. Folks with a small lead at first. Being held on by Varney as this one's hit out of play for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. White checks the runner at first. The 0-2 misses high and away. Ball 1. Infield playing at double play depth with the shortstop and second baseman. That's Parmenter and Morgan pinching up the middle, looking to turn 2. Twisted on the infield. The 1-2 delivery with 1 out from White. Swing and a miss. Munoz down on strikes. As Andreas Palacios will come to the plate playing right field today for your Red Hawks. Folks remaining at first, being held on by Varney. Two outs and 1 runner on at first. Here's the pitch from White. Grounded foul. Palacios just getting a piece of it on that outer half. Tolbert grounded out, Folks walked, and Munoz struck out. The Red Hawks threatening here. Here's the 0-1 delivery in the dirt. Great block from Martin Sanchez to even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Great job of knocking that ball down, keeping it in front of him and not letting it squeak through the 5-hole. 1 ball, 1 strike. White checks the runner. That's Folks at first. The 1-1 delivery with 2 outs. On the outside corner, called strike 2. A little bit of a late call there from the home plate umpire. Caught the edge at the knees. So infield takes a couple of steps back. Third baseman and shortstop chatting. The 1-2 delivery from White after checking the runner. At first, that's Folks. The 1-2 with 2 out in the dirt. And Folks running on the play somehow gets into second base. Great heads-up play there by Folks. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Folks saw an opportunity after the Ball was bobbled momentarily by Sanchez. Not a speedy runner at first. Swing and a miss from Palacios. They're going to have to clear. They're just going to tag him out. Swinging strikeout. The Red Hawks threaten but do not score. They leave one. We're scoreless after 2 as we head to the 3rd. Hello fans and welcome back to Simpson University here in Redding, California. The CalPAC home opener for your Red Hawks. Gage Hoyle back out there on the hill facing off against Avalos, Willette, and Parmenter for the Warriors in this top of a 3rd inning. First game of a doubleheader. First game breaking ball. Slice down the line. That's going to stay fair. Catalan over to chase it into the corner around first and into second. Cruising in there with a stand-up double is Avalos. Hit that one right on the screws. Ian Avalos from Napa, California, right back near where I'm from. With a beautiful piece of hitting there. Saw a first pitch and decided to swing on it. And quickly a runner in scoring position for the Warriors in this scoreless ball game. Michael Willette out of Long Beach, California, now up to the plate. Right-hand hitter. Pickoff attempt towards second base, not in time. Diving back with the left hand was Avalos. Missed him by only a small margin. Tofala, the second baseman, was there to receive the throw and put the tag on. Hoyle toward home, breaking ball up in the zone, called a strike 1. Great pitch there from Hoyle. Getting a strike early. No balls and 1 strike now. With Avalos dancing off the bag at second. Big lead over there. The 0-1 grounded up the middle. Munoz moving to his left behind second base. Throws to first in time to get Willette, but the runner moves over on the 6-3. Zane Parmenter facing off, fouls his first pitch. Back up and out of play for strike 1. Avalos moving over on the play. Zane Parmenter up, right-hand hitter. With 1 out here as the Red Hawks move the infield in, trying to gun down the runner at home. If it's a ground ball on the infield, all on the rim of the infield grass. The 0-1 delivery misses away. Laying off of it was Parmenter. The 1-1 delivery from Hoyle. Breaking ball fouled back to the screen for strike 2. A strikeout would be very beneficial here for Hoyle. Let the infield return to normal depth. Keep that runner stranded at third. 1 ball and 2 strikes with 1 out. Parmenter the shortstop with the Warriors up. The 1-2 delivery from Hoyle. Breaking ball misses low and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Count all evened up here. Zane Parmenter facing off against Gage Hoyle. The 2-2 pitch from Hoyle. Breaking ball, just got a piece of it, fouled it back to the screen, and we'll do it again. The first run of the ball game, 90 feet away. The Redhawks trying to keep this game scoreless. With the infield playing in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hoyle comes set, third base out of the way with a 2-2 delivery. Breaking ball hit in the air toward right. Playable, squeezed it. Tagging on the play, not going to be in time, no slide. Called out at the plate. What a play. How to put the tag on him. We're going to have some words between the head coach and the home plate umpire. Called out on the 9-2 play. A great throw from the right fielder Palacios, who came in charging the line drive. Toss it toward home, how to put the tag on as we get to the bottom of the third in a scoreless ball game. We'll be right back after this. Hello fans, and welcome back here to Simpson University in Redding, California. Up to the plate is the 9-hitter Tofala for the Redhawks, playing second base today after Avalos was gunned down at home on the double play, called a strike there. No balls and 1 strike on the right end hitting Tofala. White out there in his 3rd inning of work. The 0-1 delivery misses upstairs. 1 ball and 1 strike. Nobody out here and nobody on in the bottom of the 3rd inning of the Calpac home opener for your Redhawks. That pitch is going to catch the outside edge at the knee, called strike 2 by the home plate umpire. The 1-2 delivery from the righty. Hit in the air toward right, in foul territory, giving chase. But running out of room is Westcliff's right fielder, Bartholom. As Cameron White will get a new baseball. Count stays at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Leak, the top of the order, on deck. Here's a pitch from the righty, Cameron White. Just called strike 3, actually. Had me fooled. A late call there from the home plate umpire. Ring him up on strikes, a backward K. We'll bring up the top of the order after Tofala goes a looking. Leak, his first time up, had that infield single that the Second baseman Morgan bobbled momentarily. Was able to get to first base safely. One gone here in the bottom of the third. Here's the pitch to Leak. Gets a piece of that one, but fouls it back to the screen for strike one. No balls, one strike. The 0-1 delivery from White. Fouled back to the screen again. For strike two. Just getting a piece of that one. The 0-2 delivery from White as he comes set first base side of the rubber against the left-hand hitting Leak. Misses upstairs for ball one. Leak, a switch hitter batting left. On the year, batting .315. He's got 8 RBIs with a couple of doubles. The 1-2 delivery from White. Fouled up and out of play over the screen. And we'll do it again. The 1-2 delivery with one out. Nobody on. This is upstairs. Even up the count as Leak has rallied back in the at-bat. Two balls and two strike. Leak trying to get something going here for the Red Hawks. 2-2. Fouls it between his legs back to the screen. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Count remains. Hoyle digs back in, taps the plate with his bat, now readies. White getting a sign from his catcher. Now comes set off the first base side. The 2-2 delivery. Just a bit low. Count fills now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. One gone and nobody out. Infield playing a bit back. Payoff pitch. Hit down the right field line and into the corner. Leak digging for one. He's going to head for 2. Around first. Heading into second with a slide. Nice double there for Dylan Leak. We'll bring up Mario Catalan. Step into the box. Right-hand hitting. Facing off against Cameron White. Leak winning the battle there against Cameron White. Caden Lee on deck for the Red Hawks. Driving that ball, pulling it all the way down the line and into the right field corner. Great piece of hitting there from Leak. White checks the runner back at second. Now delivers. Catalan fouls this one up and over out of play for strike one. Leak was picked off in the first inning on first base, caught sleeping a little bit. We'll look to avoid that here. No balls and 1 strike. White checks the runner. Leak at second. Dancing off the bag with a huge secondary lead. As Catalan hits this one on a line toward the right fielder who will let it fall in front of him. Catalan around first. It's going to go past him. Catalan digging for 3 as Leak will come in to score. And Catalan has a stand-up triple as he celebrates with the dugout. 5 big booms from Mario Catalan as he will stand on third base as the Red Hawks have taken a 1-run lead. Caden Lee now will step up to the plate. Here's the pitch from White. Misses up and in for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery from White as he checks the runner at third. This one's popped up. Out of play. To even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 delivery from the righty White. Misses away for ball 2. Hot on deck. The 2-1 delivery from White after checking the runner at third. This one's popped up over the screen. 2 balls and 2 strikes now, with 1 out. And runner on third. Redhawks have a 1-run lead now in this bottom of the third. The 2-2 delivery from White as Catalan takes his lead at third. Catches the outside edge. Caden Lee knew it. He turns around and heads back to the dugout. The second backward K for Cameron White. He's got 5 strikeouts now on the day as Hada will step up to the plate. Two gone. Now after Lee strikes out, first pitch swing, Hada pops this one up into foul territory. First baseman and second baseman giving chase. That's Varney and Morgan, but they run out of room. Catalan will jog back to third, and Hada will step back into the box after Cameron White gets a new baseball. No balls and 1 strike on Hada. Tolbert on deck. The 0-1 delivery in the dirt. Great block there from Sanchez. Keeping that one corralled. The 1-1 delivery from White. Grounded toward the third baseman, diving for it, makes a great play, stands up, throws to first, not picked by the first baseman. Catalan will score. Safe at first. On the error there is Hada. The Redhawks now have a 2-run lead. Hada will get a courtesy runner and Isaiah Alcala. As Alex Tolbert will step into the box from that right side. Tolbert on the year has 4 home runs and 16 RBIs, batting .208. The delivery from White, breaking ball hit in the air toward the left fielder, charging, will squeeze it. Tolbert has seen 2 pitches today and gotten out on both of them. As he flies out to the left fielder. The Redhawks tack on 2 runs. They're up by a score of 2-0 as we head to the top of the 4th. Hello fans and welcome back here to Simpson University in Redding, California. Gage Hoyle back out there on the hill for the Redhawks. That first pitch to James Gutman misses inside for ball 1. Hoyle now pitching with a 2-run lead in this top of the 4th inning. The 1-0 delivery from Hoyle popped up out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike now on Westcliff's center fielder. The 1-1 from Hoyle as Hada sets up away. That one's going to miss. Away, 2 balls and 1 strike now. With nobody out and nobody on in this top of the 4th. The 2-1 delivery. Breaking ball misses inside. 3-1 count now on Gutman. 3-1. Breaking ball on the inside corner, called strike 2. Great pitch there from Gage Hoyle. Full count. It's Hoyle off the third base side. The 3-2 delivery. Breaking ball hit on the laces toward left field. Catalan giving chase. It's going to go all the way to the wall as he's over to cut it off. Rounding first is Gutman into second base. Diving head first. Called safe. Beat the throw by a fraction of an inch. That was the second baseman Tofala putting the tag on, not in time. A great throw from Catalan. As the bench for Westcliff gets a little bit of a warning. The dugout getting some words from the home plate umpire. The leadoff runner is aboard, winning that battle with Gage Hoyle, James Gutman. Joseph Gutman, my apologies. It's Hoyle, fastball just a bit low for ball 1. Bartholom working a 1-0 count. This pitch from Hoyle fouls this one off over the screen. 1 ball and 1 strike. Nobody out. Runner on second in scoring position. That's Gutman. He led off the inning with a double. The 1-1 delivery from the righty. A quick pickoff attempt towards second, not in time. Tofala there to put the tag on. A whirl and a throw on over from Hoyle, not in time. 1 ball, 1 strike with nobody out here in this top of the 4th inning. Right at inning, Bartholom. Hoyle checks the runner at second. Tofala shifts back. The 1-1 delivery, grounded toward the third baseman. Leaf under his glove, tried to pick it quickly around third, holding at third. Now there's runners at the corners for Westcliff after that single from Bartholom. Caden Lee moving to his left, thought he had it in his glove before picking his glove up. Tried to show off those quick hands. The ball snuck under his glove and into left field where Catalan had to play it back quickly to hold the runner at third. As Varney will step up to the plate. Jack Varney, the first baseman today for the Redhawks, left-hand hitter, wide open stance. Here's the pitch from Hoyle, bounce in the dirt, blocked by Hada. Great moves there from Hada, moving to his right. That's ball 1. Fantastic job by the veteran catcher to keep that ball pinned down. Hoyle peering in, now gets a sign. Hada sets up low and in, the 1-0. Misses inside for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Hoyle pitching with a 2-run lead has started to get a little unraveled here. Nobody out and runners at the corners. The Redhawks looking to turn a double play. This one's grounded up the first baseline, but foul by just a few inches. 2 balls and 1 strike now. Hoyle peering in at Hada. 2-1 count. Hoyle checks the runners. The 2-1 delivery, swing and a miss. Strike 2. Hoyle comes back, blows some heat by him. Folks holding on the runner at first. That's Bartholom. Over there at third, 90 feet away is Gutman. The 2-2 with the runner going, fouled off over the screen, and Bartholom will have to retrace his steps. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes with nobody out. Two-two, breaking ball at the knees to ring him up. Strike 3 called. Varney just window shopping there. He'll head back to the dugout. That's out number 1, and the runners will stay at the corners. Great job by Hoyle. That's his 4th K on the day. Morgan now stepping into the box. Right-hand hitter, even stance, runners at the corners. The pitch from Hoyle tapped foul. Check swing, ended up making contact, driving it up the first baseline foul with the runner taking off. That's Bartholom over at first who took off. The 0-1 delivery from Hoyle. He's going to throw a pickoff attempt on over to first to keep Bartholom close. It's not in time. Trying to limit that lead that Bartholom is taking.
Go, Pete.
Here's the 0-1 from Hoyle. Breaking ball popped up on the infield but out of play. Into foul territory, my apologies, not on the infield. Folks gave it a look, but way too far out of play. No balls and 2 strikes now on Morgan. Hoyle peering in at Hada. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Redhawks looking to turn 2. The 0-2 delivery. Breaking ball hit on the screws toward right field. Palacios into a dive, snags it off the grass. He's going to throw it into first, and doubling off the runner, Bartholom at first. Hoyle gets out of the jam and evades the inning scoreless. We're halfway through our ball game here, and the first of a doubleheader as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Hello fans, and welcome back here to Simpson University in Redding, California. Dominic Folks leading things off for the Redhawks. After Gage Hoyle escaped the jam, we're over halfway through our ball game here. The first game of a doubleheader, the second game will be to 7 innings. 1 strike here on Folks as Cameron White kicks and deals. Strike 2. To the right-hand hitting Folks, who walked his last time up. The infield playing him to pull. The third baseman 3 or 4 steps off the line. Here's the 0-2 delivery from White. Swing and fouled it back to the screen. Staying alive there. Ian Avalos about 4 or 5 steps off the line at third. A couple steps in front of the rim of the outfield grass. Nobody on. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Grounded towards the third baseman. Chopped. Gathers himself and throws across for the out. Folks is retired 5-3 on the play. for Eden Munoz, who will step up to the plate now.
Now batting for your Redhawks, number 4, Aiden Munoz.
Left-hand hitter. Facing off against the righty White. Munoz struck out his last time up. First pitch swing, pops it up, back over our heads for strike one. So he steps back into the box, taps the plate with his bat as White gets a new baseball, ball tucked behind him. Now comes set, first base side of the rubber. The 0-1 misses away to even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Avalos shifted in a little bit over there at third. The 1-1 delivery from right-hand throwing White. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Huge cut there from Munoz. Comes up empty. One ball and 2 strikes with 1 out. Swing and a miss, ball in the dirt. Catcher Sanchez clears and throws down to first. And Munoz is down on strikes. Quickly 2 away here for the Redhawks as Andreas Palacios will come up to the plate. He struck out his last time up. Had that nice snag in the away half of the 4th. And then the throw to Folks on the bag at first to double off the runner Bartholom. First pitch in the dirt away, ball 1. Palacios not giving chase. 1 ball and no strikes. White comes set. The 1-0 delivery. This is inside, ball 2. The 2-0 delivery from White misses off the plate. 3 balls and no strikes. Palacios trying to make Cameron White throw a good pitch. The 3-0 delivery with nobody on and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Fly ball into right field. Should be playable for the right fielder who is under it and squeezes it. Bartholom for the out. The Redhawks go 1-2-3, 2-0 after 4 as we head to the top of the 5th. Hello fans and welcome back to the top of the 5th inning. Hoyle back out there after Sanchez popped out. It's now Letzing up to the plate. 1-1 delivery from Hoyle is grounded toward the second baseman Tofala, who fields, throws to first for the out. Quick 4-3. We'll bring up Avalos. Ian Avalos doubled his last time up, playing third base today for the Warriors. Right in hitter. As Hoyle gets signed now, winds and deals. This one's hit in the air toward Leakin center, playable. He'll get under it, glasses gleaming in the sun, and squeeze it for the final out of the inning. The Warriors go 1-2-3. Redhawks up by 2 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Hello fans and welcome back here to Simpson University in Redding, California for the home half of the 5th. Will be Manolo Tofala facing off against Cameron White in this bottom of the 5th. The Redhawks with a 2-run lead. Tofala takes a ball there. 1-0 count now. With nobody out, nobody on. Here's a 1-0. Huge cut and a miss from Tofala chasing that high cheese to even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Leak on deck for the Redhawks. The 1-1 delivery from White out of the windup. Breaking ball misses in. 2 balls and 1 strike now. Getting a sign is White. Now comes set. The 2-1 delivery misses upstairs. 3 balls and 1 strike. Tofala struck out looking his last time up. Now the 3-1. Swing and a miss. Blows it by him for strike 2. Full count now. Tofala battling here. A little bit tardy on that one. Here's the payoff pitch. At the knees, called strike 3. Tofala thought he had the free 90 feet. The home plate umpire thought otherwise as we head to top of the order. And Dylan Leak, switch hitter batting left. He's doubled and singled today. Triple and a homer short of the cycle. No balls, no strikes. He steps into the box. White getting a sign, now comes set and delivers a fastball up for ball 1. Where are you? White at the belt. Now delivers a 1-0. Off the plate away. 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 delivery at the belt, called strike one. 2-1 count now on the Redhawks center fielder. The first game of a doubleheader. Second game will be to 7 innings. The 2-1 delivery from White, hit in the air, popped up shallow left field. Shortstop calling off the left fielder, and he'll make his way out and squeeze it for out number 1. Parmenter calling off Willette as Leak pops out to the shortstop. 2 away now for Mario Catalan. He tripled his last time up and would later come around to score, and then flew out his first time up. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Taking there, as that pitch misses away, ball 1. The 1-0 misses upstairs, ball 2. Two balls and no strikes. White peering in at his catcher, Sanchez. Now comes set, glove at the belt. Hickson deals the 2-0 out of the windup with nobody on. Misses upstairs for ball 3. Three balls and no strikes. Catalan from Citrus Community College, the 3-0, catches the outside edge for strike 1. The 3-1 delivery from White, misses low and away. Take that back at the knees. Close call there, and the count fills now. 3 balls and 2 strikes after Cameron White has rallied back. Gotten 2 strikes after throwing 3 straight balls. The payoff delivery hit in the air towards right center field, giving chase toward the track, but squeezing it on the run is the right fielder for Westcliff, Bartholom, with the squeeze. And the Redhawks go 1-2-3. Redhawks up 2-0 after 5 as we head to the top of the 6th. Hello fans, and welcome back to Simpson University here in Redding, California. I'm Jacob Green. It's great to have you with us for the first game of a doubleheader between the Westcliff University Warriors and your Simpson University Redhawks. It will be Micah Willette leading things off here against Gage Hoyle out there for this 6th inning. Here's the first pitch from Hoyle. Breaking ball in the inner half, called strike 1. Great pitch there from Hoyle. That one misses. Called a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike now. Hoyle at 58 pitches so far, cruising through these innings, throwing up goose eggs. Here's the 1-1. Munoz fields off the backhand, wheels and throws to first. Not in time, but Folks coming off the bag up the first baseline, and infield single there for Michael Willette, showing off those long legs. Beating the throw by Munoz, who set his feet and threw a rocket across, but a little bit up the line. as Zane Parmenter will come to the plate. Out of Huntington Beach, California, the Red Hawks looking for two on the infield. Caden Lee playing on the infield grass, watching the bunt. As showing bunt here as Parmenter fouls it back to the screen for strike one. No balls and one strike. Munoz and Tofala pinching up the middle, looking to turn two. The 0-1 misses away. Pulling the bunt back was Parmenter. 1 ball and 1 strike. Folks holding Willette on at first. Hoyle comes set. The 1-1 misses away, low and away. 2 balls and 1 strike. Parmenter pulling the bunt back in time again. Hoyle pitching out of the stretch with the runner on. Now comes set. The 2-1 delivery. Grounded up the middle. Tofala gathers, has to hold on to it. He was going to throw down to first, but didn't want to risk it. Now runners at first and second. Diving into the bag safely was Willette. Safe at first is Parmenter, beating out that slow roller. Moving on over to second is Willette. Now Hoyle with some traffic on the bases and nobody out. Folks will come in and play on the grass with the right hand hitting Gutman here. Top of the order for the Warriors. Munoz making some moves there behind Willette. Showing bunt there. No good. Pulls back the bunt in time. A 1-0 count now after that pitch missed low. Runners on first and second. Caden Lee over there at third playing in on the grass as well. Folks at first. The 1-0 delivery with 2 runners on. Showing bunt, this one goes foul. 1 ball and 1 strike now. Right-hand hitting center fielder today for the Warriors. Joseph Gutman, a junior for the Warriors. Hoyle checks the runners. The 1-1 delivery popped out of play over the Westcliff dugout for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball and 2 strikes. Runners on first and second. Folks and Lee playing it on the grass at the corners. The 1-2 delivery in the dirt goes all the way to the backstop. Hada can't corral it, and the runners will advance 90 feet. 2 balls and 2 strikes. No double play in order here for the Red Hawks. On the wild pitch, both runners taking those free 90 feet. Now Hoyle peering in at Hada. Checks the runners. The 2-2 delivery with nobody out is popped up on the infield. Hada having to get to it in foul territory. Will squeeze it for out number 1 of the inning. Catching a break there are the Red Hawks. Runners at second and third still. As Bartholom will come up to the plate now. Bartholom has grounded out and singled before he was doubled off on that throw from Palacios in the 4th. 2 runners in scoring position. A single would tie the game. Here's the first pitch from Hoyle. Fastball misses low for ball 1. Hoyle gets a sign from Hada, the 1-0. Hit on a line toward the left center gap. Leak over to field it. Playable for him. The runners will tag. Just a runner from third as the throw comes into Lee. Coming in to score. Tagging on the play was Willette. Bartholomew flies out. 2 away now. Leak doing a great job ranging all the way over Got a good jump on that ball to field it in the left center gap, converging with Catalan over there, a few feet from the warning track, and tossed it back in to hold the runner at second. That's Parmenter. Willette coming in to score. It's now 2-1. Hoyle delivers the ball, goes past Hada, and taking third on that wild pitch is Varney. My apologies, Parmenter. Couple of wild pitches here from Hoyle in the inning. His pitch count now at 72. Now a 1-0 count on the left-hand hitting Jack Varney, the first baseman for the Warriors. Here's the 1-0 from Hoyle. This is low for ball 2. Hoyle peering back in. Third base side of the rubber, infield back at normal depth. From the third base side, out of the stretch, the 2-0 delivery from Hoyle. Off the plate, misses wide for ball 3. A 3-0 count now. As the right fielder, Palacios, playing Varney to pull. Fastball there from Hoyle down the pipe for strike 1. 3 balls and 1 strike now. Palacios shaded toward the line. Along with Leak and Catalan, a few steps over toward right field. The 3-1 delivery from Hoyle, fouled back to the screen. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hoyle settled back in here, facing off against Varney. The whole defense for the Red Hawks shifted Varney to pull. Payoff delivery from Hoyle. Breaking ball misses upstairs. Varney works a walk, winning the battle against Hoyle to bring up Patrick Morgan, the second baseman for the Warriors today. The first game of a doubleheader. And Tating will walk out to the mound. Looks like he's going to take the ball from Gage Hoyle, who goes five innings plus. Looks like he might not be taking the ball. He's just going to have a chat with the infield here. Might be the last batter for Hoyle. Again, he's at 78 pitches now. Runners on first and second. And Hoyle will stay in the game. Tating will make his way back to the Red Hawk dugout. Balls and no strikes as Morgan will step into the box. Infield shifted back. Runners at the corners. Tying run 90 feet away in this top of the 6th inning. Here's the pitch from Hoyle. Fouled off, out of play for strike 1. No balls and 1 strike with 2 outs. Hoyle trying to escape this inning, still preserving the lead for the Red Hawks. The 0-1 delivery. Misses low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Morgan, his last time up, flew out. And then has struck out looking today. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hoyle gets a sign. Now comes set. Off the third base side. The 1-1 delivery is fouled back over the screen for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Two outs and runners on first and third. Here's the 1-2 from Hoyle. That one's fouled off again over the screen. The runner breaking Varney on that play. Jack Varney, the first baseman, being held on by Folks over there at first. At third is Parmenter. Hoyle gets a sign. Glove at the belt. Now comes set. The 1-2 with 2 outs. Breaking ball poked at. Line shot right toward Leak. Should be playable, and he will squeeze it for out number 3. Hoyle escaped with minimal damage. The Red Hawks up 2-1 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Hello fans and welcome back to Simpson University here in Redding, California. I'm Jacob Green. It's great to have you with us for this first game of a doubleheader. The Westcliff University Warriors facing off against your Simpson University Redhawks. Caden Lee digging in against Cameron White in this bottom of the 6th inning. The Redhawks have a 2-1 lead after Westcliff tacked one on as this deep drive into left field. Left fielder giving chase right to the track at the wall. Runs out of room. Caden Lee, dele un beso. That ball is gone as Willette runs out of room and loses his glove in the process. Caden Lee will round the bases as the Redhawks get that run right back. As Willette gets some help from a Red Hawk out there and be on the outfield wall after jumping at the wall, lost his glove, missed catching that ball by about a foot, if that. First pitch swinging from Caden Lee, and that one into deep left center. Now Hada to the plate facing off against Cameron White. First pitch from White, huge cut and miss, strike one on Hada. A little bit tardy on that one. No balls and 1 strike. 1. Just got a piece of that one. Goes back to the screen. No balls and 2 strikes now. Tolbert on deck. Hada has reached on an error and struck out swinging today. White comes set. Infield playing Hada to pull. Here's the 0-2. Hit in the air toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase to the track. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Played on a hop as Hada digging for 2. Will be in there with a stand-up double. Couple of hits in the inning for the Redhawks. And now Alex Tolbert to the plate as Isaiah Alcala will be the courtesy runner for Jackson Hada. Back-to-back extra base hits for the Redhawks. As Alex Tolbert, the DH for today, will step into the plate. Seeing 2 pitches today. He's flown out and grounded out. Looking to get an RBI or more here in this 3-1 ball game in the bottom of the 6th. On a wonderful day for some baseball. Showing bunt, pulling it back as that one misses low. For ball 1 on the Redhawks designated hitter. One ball and no strikes. Alcala taking his lead from second. Infielders playing it on the grass. Tolbert showing bunt, pulling it back as that ball's in the dirt again. 2 balls and no strikes. Varney charging in every time Tolbert's shown bunt. Two balls and no strikes. The infielder's playing in the 2-0 as Tolbert shows bunt again. Pops this one back, but out of the reach of the catcher, who's making his way back for it. Couldn't get to it in time. Cameron White gets the baseball back, climbs back up on top of the hill. Now appearing in at his catcher, Sanchez. Ball tucked behind him, pitching out of the stretch with the runner on second. That's Alcala, the courtesy runner for Hada, who doubled all the way to right field. Checks the runner back. Now the 2-1. Tolbert swing and a miss for strike 2. Blows a fastball by him upstairs. Count evens up now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. With nobody out. White comes set, first base out of the rubber. The 2-2. Poked in the air toward left center field. Left fielder playable. He'll squeeze it on the run. That's Willette with the catch. And Tolbert is retired to bring up Dominic Folks, who has walked and grounded out today. It's the first out of the inning for Westcliff. The whole infield's going to come in. Westcliff assistant coach. I believe it's Kyle Froome. Has a little meeting with his pitcher. Probably something along the lines of it's his last inning or last batter. As Cameron White is at 96 pitches. It's likely his last batter. With one out here in the bottom of the sixth. Checks Alcala back at second. Now delivers. Folks, check swing. Doesn't matter, call strike on the inner half at the belt. No balls and one strike. Munoz on deck. Palacios in the hole should the inning continue and the line keep moving. As White comes set. Now the 0-2 delivery, foul tipped. No balls and two strikes on the Red Hawks first baseman. Open stance from that right side. Alcala at second. The 0-2 with one out. It's poked foul out of play. Count holds at no balls and two strikes. The wind picking up here. The Red Hawks baseball field. White comes set. Glove at the belt. Now checks the runner at second. That's Alcala. The 0-2 delivery to Folks. Swing and a miss. Folks is down on strikes, and Aiden Munoz will come to the plate. He will be pinch hit for now by Chase Rossman. Right on left matchup here. White's pitch count now in triple digits with 100. This is likely his last batter regardless of what happens. Chase Rossman, a wide open stance from that left side. Here's the pitch from White. It's grounded. Pass. Shortstop actually corrals it, throws, and picked over there at first. What a play by Parmenter, moving to his left on the backhand, set his feet, and threw across where it was picked by the first baseman Varney, and escaping the jam is White as we head to the top of the seventh. Hello fans, and welcome back to Simpson University here in Redding, California. I'm Jacob Green. It's great to have you with us on a wonderful Friday for some afternoon baseball. A nice matinee here between Westcliff University and your Simpson University Redhawks. Gage Hoyle back out there for this seventh inning, facing off against Martin Sanchez, the backstop for the Westcliff University Warriors. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball in the outer half, called a strike one. No balls and one strike. Redhawks with a 3-1 lead. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Breaking ball hit on the screws towards center field. Sinking for a base hit. And Sanchez has a leadoff single. And Tating will make his way out to the mound. It looks like Mr. Hoyle is done for the day. He goes 6+, gives up 1 on 4 hits, but he is responsible for that runner at first. A fantastic outing from Gage Hoyle. As Tating takes the baseball from him. And Jeremy McCullough will come into the game for the Red Hawks for the 7th inning, and he will begin his warm-up tosses as Hoyle walks off the mound with a round of applause, and he is congratulated by his teammates on the great outing. We'll cut to break to allow McCullough to warm up. We'll be right back after this. Hello fans, and welcome back to Simpson University here in Redding, California. After the pitching change, Gage Hoyle, his final line, 6 plus 5 hits, 1 run, which was earned, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, but he is responsible for that runner at first. Jeremy McCullough out there on the hill now. McCullough on the year, a 3.38 ERA. He's 1-0 in 9 appearances. He's thrown 13 1/3 innings, giving up 12 hits. He's walked 6 and struck out 8 as he faces off here against Letzing. Here's the delivery with the Red Hawks trying to turn a double play on the infield and erase that runner. Delivers a first pitch strike to Hayden Letzing. In this Calpac Conference opener between the Red Hawks and Westcliff, Caden Lee has shifted on over to first base. Here's a ground ball to Braden Swinton, who's come into the game. Flipped to second for 1, on to first, the relay for the 6-4-3 double play. And quickly 2 away after the ground ball. Twin killing as Avalos will step into the box. Facing off against the righty McCullough with 2 away now. Aiden Munoz is over there at third. Dominic Folks out of the game. Caden Lee taking over the first base duties. He'll fall at second. Braden Swinson at short. And Aiden Munoz at third. It's the 0-1 on the inside corner, called strike 2 to Avalos. McCullough appearing in at Hada, getting a sign. The 0-2, breaking ball just down and away for ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Avalos on the day has doubled and flown out to center. 1 for 2. Now on a 1-2 count with that wide stance. Here's the 1-2 delivery from McCullough. Breaking ball misses up and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 delivery from the righty McCullough out of the windup with nobody on. Breaking ball hit in the air toward right center field. Should be playable for Palacios, who will squeeze it for the out as we head to the bottom of the 7th. It's time to stretch here. The Red Hawks up by a score of 3-1. Hello fans and welcome back to Simpson University here in Redding, California. Cameron White back out there for this bottom of the 7th inning as Andreas Palacios will step up to the plate. He's struck out and flown out today. White comes set. Now deals, popped up toward the Westcliff dugout. First baseman giving chase. And squeezed it for the out, so Palacios is retired. A weird little fly out. And now Tofala will step up to the plate. Second baseman today for the Red Hawks. Fastball misses at the knees, actually. Called strike one. Tofala has struck out looking twice today. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Poked at into right center field, giving chase, and it will land between the two outfielders for a base hit. A wide turn at first is Tofala, but it'll hold with a single. Gutman and Bartholom giving chase, couldn't get to it in time as the top of the order, and Dylan Leak will come up to the plate. Center fielder today for the Red Hawks. Switch hitter batting left. Runner on first, Westcliff at double play depth with Morgan and Parmenter pinching up the middle. Showing bunt was Leak, drawing the corners in. First baseman Varney holding the runner on at first. Leak, left-hand hitter, pickoff attempt toward first, not in time. One ball and no strikes on Leak. One out in this bottom of the 7th. The 1-0 delivery, poked at, and will not stay fair, out of play. It was slicing foul and slicing away from the left fielder Willette. One ball and one strike. Switch hitter, batting left, that's Leak. Right on left matchup here. Cameron White in this 7th inning. Pitch count at 104. The 1-1 delivery to the left-hand hitting White with the runner at first. Misses off the plate away for ball 2. The 2-1 with one out. Misses upstairs, ball 3. Tofala taking his lead at first. A modest lead off the bag over there at first, being held on by Varney. Here's a 3-1 delivery from White. That one will catch to the top of the zone, called strike 2. Three balls and 2 strikes now. With one out, White checks the runner at first. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled back to the screen. And we'll do it again. Leak staying alive. Three balls and 2 strikes with one out. The infield looking to turn to double play and get out of the inning. White whirls and throws to first. Diving back in time is Tofala. Now White peering in at his catcher Sanchez. Comes set. Off the first base side. The 3-2 delivery out of the stretch. It's hit towards center field and will fall for a base hit. The left fielder Willette plays it back. Leak winning the battle there with the single. He's got 3 hits on the day. And Mario Catalan will step up to the plate. And the head coach for Westcliff will head out to the mound. Dylan Hoffman looks like he will take the baseball from Cameron White, who goes 6 1/3. He's responsible for both those runners on first and second base as we head to break to allow him to warm up.
Number 13, Mario Catalan.
Hello, fans, and welcome back to Simpson University here in Redding, California. I'm Jacob Green. It's great to have you with us. Runners on first and second base here for the Redhawks. Palacios popped out, Tofala singled, and then Leak singled. Then Cameron White's day ended. He goes 6 1/3 plus, giving up 7 hits, 3 runs, but he is responsible for those 2 runners on right now. He had 7 Ks and 2 walks. First pitch to Mario Catalan is called a strike from the lefty Brock Griot, southpaw. 7 2/3 innings on the year, a 5.87 ERA. He's got 3 strikeouts to go along with that. He checks the runners at first and second. The 0-1 delivery from the southpaw. Misses upstairs. 1 ball and 1 strike. Five appearances and 7 2/3 innings for the freshman. A 1-1 count now against the right-hand hitting Catalan, who's tripled, flown out, and flown out. Checks the runners. And a pitch clock violation here, so a second ball will be awarded to Catalan. Taking a little too much time with the runners on there was Grillo. 2-1 is hit in the air towards center field, charging in and catching it on the fly is center fielder for Westcliff, Gutman. Catalan lines out, and Caden Lee will step up to the plate. He homered his last time up. He's also got a strikeout and a walk on the day. 2 away now as Brock Grillo looking to get Westcliff out of the jam here, coming in to relieve Cameron White of his duties in this bottom of the 7th inning. The first game of a doubleheader. The second game will be to 7 innings. Here's the first pitch to Lee, misses in the dirt for ball 1. One ball and no strikes. Westcliff University Warriors facing off against the Redhawks. Here's the 1-0 as Grillo checks the runners. Swing and a miss from Lee. Just got a piece of it, tipped it into the glove of the catcher, Sanchez. One ball and one strike with 2 away. Westcliff looking to escape the jam behind Brock Grillo. The first reliever for Westcliff today. Here's the 1-1 as he checks the runners. Popped up out of play over the Westcliff dugout for strike 2. One ball and 2 strikes. With 2 outs, the Red Hawks have a chance to break this game wide open here with 2 runners on. Red Hawks up by a score of 3-1. Here's the 1-2 delivery from Grillo. Popped up out of play again. Catcher Martin Sanchez is going to come out and say some words of encouragement to the catcher. Now he'll actually go out and have a little meeting with Grillo. Now Sanchez makes his way back behind the dish. Lee takes a couple practice swings. Now steps back into the box. Now ready is Grillo peering in at his catcher, Sanchez. Grillo glove the belt. The southpaw checks the runners. Now kicks and deals a 1-2. Hit on a line shot right at the third baseman, folks. That's why they call it dot corner. Avalos squeezes it. A line out right to the third baseman. The Red Hawks strand 2 and score none. Gage Hoyle, my apologies, Jeremy McCullough back out there for the 8th inning when we get back after this. Hello fans and welcome back to Simpson University here in Redding, California. I'm Jacob Green. It's great to have you with us. The first game of a doubleheader here. Breaking ball from McCullough in there for called strike 1 on Willett, the left fielder for Westcliff. Right-hand hitter. The 0-1 hit in the air toward foul territory, giving chase as it's slicing away from Alcala, running out of room into the fence out there. Alcala in there in left field for Mario Catalan, who's I believe out of the game. It's Palacios remaining in right field. Alcala taking over in left field for Catalan. That one's fouled off again. No balls and 2 strikes on Willett. The left fielder for the Warriors is top of the 8th inning, the 0-2. Ring him up, strike 3 called. McCullough says, "You looking to buy anything?" And Willett says, "No thanks, I'm just looking." He heads back to the dugout. That's out number 1. The backward K coming in from Jeremy McCullough. Now Parmenter will step into the box, the shortstop for the Warriors. First pitch misses inside for ball one. 1 ball and no strikes. Next pitch in the dirt. This is again for ball 2. Zane Parmenter has flown out and singled today. Now the 2-0 delivery from the righty McCullough. It's hit in the air toward left field. Alcala giving chase. Should be playable, and he will come in and squeeze it after patrolling out there a little bit for out number 2. Kind of stutter stepped out there in left center, giving chase with that ball. Dropping quickly. And now the top of the order in Joseph Gutman will come to the plate. Hits this one in the air towards center. Leak under it, playable. He'll shade his eyes and squeeze it for out number 3. The Warriors go 1-2-3. So we head to the home half of the 8th. The Redhawks up by a score of 3-1. Hello fans, and welcome back to Simpson University here in Redding, California. I'm Jacob Green. It's great to have you with us for this matinee between the Westcliff University Warriors and your Simpson University Redhawks. Jackson Hada leading things off here. He's struck out, reached on an error, and doubled today. Facing off against the lefty Brock Grillo in his first full inning of work after he took over the last 2/3 of the bottom of the 7th. Delivers a first pitch in the dirt for ball 1. In this home half of the 8th. The 1-0 delivery from the southpaw Grillo to the right-hand hitting Hada. This is up and away for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes on the Redhawks backstop. Hada on the year batting .333. Coming into this game, he's got 3 RBIs. Here's the 2-0. Popped up out of play over the Westcliff dugout for strike 1. Grillo peering in. Sanchez sets up and away. The 2-1 delivery. Foul tip back to the screen. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grillo battling back. Two balls and 2 strikes. Grillo, the southpaw delivers the 2-2. Fouled up and over the screen. The count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Grillo appearing in. Now comes set off that third base side of the rubber. Now the 2-2. Grounded toward the third baseman. Backhand play. Sets his feet. Throws across on the bag for the 5-3 putout. Great play there from Avalos all the way across to Varney. And Hada is retired 5-3 to bring up Alex Tolbert, the designated hitter for the day. Braden Swinson is on deck, playing shortstop now after coming into the game. To Rossman pinch hit for Munoz, who is now shifted on over to third base. And Catalan out of the game for Alcala. Lefty on righty matchup here. Tolbert first pitch swinging, grounds to the shortstop, moving to his left, and slings it across. That's Parmenter with a great play. Quickly 2 away here for the Red Hawks. Braden Swinson has, in his first AB today, my apologies, after taking over for Folks, who went 0 for 2 with a walk. It's the first pitch from Grillo. Misses wide for ball 1. Grillo peering in at Martin Sanchez. Now comes set, kicks and deals a 1-0. Misses low for ball 2. Grillo appearing to get the sign. Now comes set. The 2-0 delivery to the right hand hitting Swinson. Misses away for ball 3. Three balls and no strikes now on Swinson. Slightly open stance from that right side, deep in the box. Here's the 3-0 from the southpaw Grillo. Misses up and away. Swinson works the walk. 4-pitch free pass issued. And now Aiden Munoz will come into the game. He's struck out twice today, both swinging. Pickoff attempt at first is not in time. Swinson back easily, being held on by Varney. The fairly short lead over there. The southpaw staring right at him. Here's the first pitch. Munoz catches the inside edge, a called strike 1. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 after Grillo checks the runner at first. Swing and a miss from Munoz. It was way outside. The ball escapes Grillo on the throwback from the catcher, but handling it over there at shortstop. Backing up the throw was Parmenter. Again, this is the first game of a doubleheader. The Red Hawks taking on the Warriors here in the CalPAC conference opener for the Red Hawks, as well as the Warriors. Swinson taking off. This one's hit in the air toward right. Should be playable. Giving chase is the right fielder, Bartholom, and he will squeeze it for the out. So Munoz flies out for out number 3 as we head to the top of the 9th. The Red Hawks looking to get the win. Looks like it will be Logan Bunker coming into the game to close it out. We'll be right back after this. Hello fans and welcome back. It's the top of the 9th inning. The Warriors with their last ups here facing off against the closer, Logan Bunker. It's going to be the right-hand hitting Bartholom up to the plate. He's grounded out, singled, and flown out today. Bunker trying to get the save in this 3-1 ball game. The first game of a doubleheader. The second game will be 2 7 innings. Here's a first pitch from the righty. It's grounded up the first baseline foul for strike one. Bunker on the year is 0-2 in 7 appearances, 13 innings pitched. He's got a 5.54 ERA. Here's the 0-1. This is upstairs, 1 ball and 1 strike. McColo came into the game to relieve Gage Hoyle, went an inning and 2/3, giving him no hits and no runs. He struck out 1 with no walks. Now Bunker in the game for this 9th inning, looking to close it out. The 1-1 delivery popped up, back up and out of play for strike 2. One ball and 2 strikes. Nobody out, nobody on. In this top of the 9th inning, Bunker looking to close out this ball game. The 1-2 delivery in the dirt, blocked by Hoda. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Munoz at third, Swinson at short, Tofala at second, and Caden Lee at first base. Some defensive replacements as the game has progressed. Swinson taking over at shortstop last inning. Pitch on the outside corner, ring him up, gone a-looking. Bunker says, hey, Bartholom, would you like to buy anything? Bartholom says, no thanks, I'm just looking. That's the first out of this top of the 9th inning. And now Jack Varney will step up to the plate. Righty on lefty matchup here. In this top of the 9th, the Red Hawks with a 2-run lead. Here's the first pitch from Bunker. Fastball just a bit low for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Here's a 1-0. Misses in. Ball 2. From the tall right-hander. Standing at 6'5". From Lee's Summit, Montana. Here's the 2-0 hit in the air toward left center field. Lee giving chase to the track, right to the wall, but it is gone. And suddenly things getting interesting here as Westcliff has pulled within 1 after Varney hits that one out. Leak watching it fly. And now it will be Patrick Morgan to the plate. And suddenly the tying run at the plate. The Westcliff dugout a little bit more lively now in this top of the 9th inning. That is the 5th home run given up by Logan Bunker this year. Fastball in the outer half, called a strike 1. My apologies, that is the 1st homer given up by Logan Bunker this year. That one's fouled off right back toward me for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes with 1 out in this top of the 9th. The first game of a doubleheader. This will be back about 30 minutes after this game ends. Here's the 0-2, misses low and away. One ball and 2 strikes now. With 1 out, Bunker gets a sign from Hada. Now comes set, kicks and deals the 1-2. Hit in the air toward right center. Lee giving chase. Playable for him. He'll get under it and squeeze it for out number 2. Morgan gives it a ride, but not quite good enough. And it is out number 2 to bring up Martin Sanchez, the catcher for the Westcliff Warriors. 2 outs here. Bunker trying to close out this game and get the save. The Redhawks up by 1 by a score of 3-2. Here's the first pitch to Sanchez. Poked at and fouled out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Misses low. Evens up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, and 2 gone. Here's the pitch from Bunker. Breaking ball misses off the plate for ball 2. Sanchez trying to keep Westcliff's hopes alive in this tight ball game. Here's the 2-1 delivery from Bunker. Misses low for ball 3. Three balls, 1 strike with 2 gone. Here's the pitch from the closer, Logan Bunker. Catches the outside edge, a full count now. Westcliff down to their final strike. Bunker peering in at Hada, now comes set, first base side of the rubber. Now winds and deals the payoff pitch. He's grounded toward the second baseman. Tofala diving for it, makes the play, flips to first. Caden Lee on the bag in time for the out, and the Redhawks get the win. The first game of a doubleheader. We'll be back in about 30 minutes for the Redhawks. They scored 3 runs on 8 hits. They had 2 errors. They stranded 5 for Westcliff. They had 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and they left 3. Gage Hoyle gets the win. Cameron White will get the loss, and Logan Bunker gets the save. We'll be back in about 30 minutes for the second game of this doubleheader.